Hey guys, how you doing? Gavin Timms here with REI Network. We are back again with another episode. Just wanted to say I appreciate you all tuning in and listening. My goal is to bring as much value as possible with my content. So hopefully you're getting something from it. As usual, give me a like, subscribe, share this post. I really appreciate it. Trying to get as many people watching as possible. Don't have anything to sell. Just want to try and give value on how I see the business, what I'm up to, how I run things, and hopefully you can take one or two things from it, implement yourself, and hopefully make that a success. So let's dive in. Today's topic I just came up with because I just got off a coaching call. I love coaching. I love interacting with my clients because the information I give, the debates we get in, the conversations we get in are always great. And it gives me things to talk about. And I say, you know what, why are you doing this? And we can talk about it and explain it, what makes sense. And I get a lot of my things, from them. So I just got off a call. And I thought, actually, this would be a great topic. No one really talks about it. And I thought, why not jump in and let me talk about it, okay? So this is about stop trying to learn everything, okay? And you have to start using the resources in your network that is available to you. So what do I mean by that? This all came about insurance on a property. What insurance should I get? Or, what should I do here? What if the tenant buyer, if I'm doing lease option, does this? And I want to talk about using people like, since when was you meant to be, as a real estate investor, as a wholesaler, as a creative finance guy, whatever it may be, you need to understand everything because you don't. If it comes down to insurance, for instance, where this came up, is focus on finding someone that does insurance. And it's very simple. You're going to call around. You're going to use people in their industry to give you quotes on what you need. So when someone says, well, what insurance should I get? When if I'm doing this, it's going to be a rental, but I'm running a rehab and I'm doing that, I'm doing this on this timeline. What insurance should I get? So obviously, if you are renting it, you need rental insurance, or if you're the owner, you need owner's insurance, and they're simple. But in terms of, well, how long and what prices, and I mean, there's so many different things depending on your location. It's simple. You just have to pick up the phone and ask. So you would call your insurance company and say, hey, I'm looking for insurance. I'm about to buy this house. My plan is I'm going to put probably about 50,000 into it, and then I'm going to turn it into a rental. What do I do? What do I need? And then they'll go, oh, we're going to do a construction loan, insurance loan on it, and then we're going to turn it into this. I don't know, whatever they're going to say, right? Let them do it. Can you give me a quote? Call 3 people. They're not all going to give you different answers, okay, because it's going to be pretty straightforward to them. You can look at the cost and go from there. Just the same as closing a property. People say, well, how do I do this? And is this the paperwork, right? Ask your closing attorney, ask your title company, ask them, hey, I've got this buy. If you're brand new, you're not in the coaching program, whatever, call and say, hey, I got this property. I've got this property under contract. I just want to know that if you do assignment contracts to assign to another buyer. Oh, yeah, we do them all the time. Okay, cool. Well, I'm new. I've never really done this. If I have my contract, can I send you that? And then can you help me with how to assign it? Oh, yeah. Here's an assignment contract that you can use. Just fill this out and get this person to sign it, or do this and do that. Again, you're going to leverage them in their position of expertise to be able to close this property. Remember, you have enough going on in your investing career, especially when you start off, that you don't need to know all of the answers. Just like you don't need to know how this tenant is going to qualify for this home. You're going to get a mortgage broker to do that. So you need a mortgage broker that understands what you're trying to do in terms of a lease option, right, whatever. And they're going to tell you the roadmap for them to get their client qualified to buy this house in X amount of time. Now, how they're going to do it is nothing to do with me. I don't care, as long as the plan is if they do this and this and this, they're going to be able to qualify for this loan in this amount of time. Now, I can't stop it if the tenant goes and buys a new car in the middle of it, or a new bike, or does something, right? Stops paying on something and ruins it. That's just the life that we live in. But again, I'm going to use the mortgage broker. I'm going to, again, use the realtor. If I'm a wholesaler and I use my one-page contract and that's what I'm familiar with, and then all of a sudden I'm going to do this flip and I'm going to use a realtor, and I've never used a realtor contract before, and I don't know this and I don't know that, let them explain it. Okay? Let them say, hey, I want to list this property and I don't really know what I'm doing. So what do? We list it, we do this. You're going to have to pay, closing costs of X, and you're going to have to pay realtor fees, and then the buyer's going to come in and they'll do all the paperwork, and we're going to ask for X amount of earnest money, and we're going to do, negotiate certain terms. Again, let them do their job. So I've given examples here because what I'm trying to say is I need you to focus on the thing that you're trying to do, whether it be you have enough going on with your marketing, you're running your systems, running your VAs, having your seller conversations, locking up deals, doing your follow-up, making your offers. You have enough going on without worrying about things that you don't need to worry about because of your network, okay, your ability to phone people and ask questions and get them to do their job. Why do we have attorneys that look at a paperwork? I'm not an attorney. So this is a framework. They will go, we can't use that language. You need to do this. Okay, let's do that. Or your closing company. Hey, I don't know what I'm doing. I want to sign this. Or hey, do you do a back-to-back double close? Your job is not to explain to them what a back-to-back double close is. Do they do them? If they don't, you need to find someone who does. Because it's like, if you don't know how to do it and they don't know how to do it, you can see the problems that are going to come up, right? So find the people that are doing what you need, okay? Do you do transactional, can we do transactional funding? Because I want to close with you and the buyer wants to close with them, and how do we do that? They will go, well, yeah, if we close it, you're going to have to we're going to sign, then we're going to overnight the documents to the title company. That's where you'll close then the second transaction. Again, you will be told what to do. So I want you to, guys, the reason I'm talking about is because you don't need to know every step of this business, because all it's going to do is put you further behind. Again, information is great, but it's no good if you don't use it properly. And a lot of the time is we intake, and by intaking information, and it can be great information, all it's going to do is create, overwhelm. You're going to get overwhelmed, you're going to get confused, and now you're confused, you don't know where to start, and you're not going to be able to focus, and then nothing gets done. You've now been in 3 months and 6 months and 9 months, and now you've been in real estate a year, you still haven't done a deal, and it's because of the choices that you're choosing to make, okay? How can you know when someone else is focused on that one thing and they've done it for years and years? You're not going to compete with that. That is why you're paying them, hiring them, using their services to get you through the transaction, okay? While your experience is direct to seller, okay? Moving deals, creative finance, land deals, whatever you're focused on in your investing career, that is what we need to understand and dominate. We don't need to know everything. And I think sometimes when I say to my clients, like, yeah, we use this software and this is what it does, but I have no idea how it works, it's because someone in my team is doing it, right? I don't need, as a coach, need to know everything. Like Hubstaff, hubstaff.com. Hubstaff is where you can track all your virtual people. They log on, it monitors them, it takes screenshots. It tells you how many hours they've worked, they log on, log off, and it's all tracked virtual. We use it. Everyone's on it, never logged in, no idea how to use it. Now, could I go on and figure it out? Yeah. I just want to know that everyone's working and doing the job. So I have key people making sure that that happens. I'm not the one that's actually on there doing it. I don't need to know. I just need to know it's being done, right? And that's what you've got to do. If you want to actually run a business and delegate, that's why you're putting key players in these positions. Because as you start to grow the business and you start to put these key players in place, that's how you're going to then grow the business, because their focus is on normally individual things. Like an acquisition manager just focuses on acquisition. All he does is call to lock up deals. He is going to outperform you. If you're doing 5 different things and he has one thing to do, normally he will outperform you because he's only doing one thing. So as you start to build out your team and do this, it will allow you not to need to know everything. All you need to know from a high level that it's being done, and you need to assist them accordingly depending on what it is, right? But don't think you need to know how every system works. I just come in and go, hey, I need a system that needs to do A, B, C, D, and I've heard this is the one that we need to use. Now, the functions of getting it to do that is what they're going to figure out for me on doing it. What do you need? I just had it today. I want to push batch leads into the CRM, and we need to update Zapier. I've never been in Zapier, but I know what it does. It takes one lead and pushes it to another place via Zapier. That's what we use as an integration. And then I have my team do it, and I go, I need the lead going from there, guys, to there. Can you make that happen? Can you research it? What videos? Make it do it? Yeah, no problem. All right, we've done it. All right, cool. So click. Oh, yeah, it goes there. Awesome. I didn't need to know the functionality of it. Again, if I'm a tech guy, I'm probably all about it. I want to know. I'm a sales guy. I want to talk to people. I want to make money. So I want to do things that's going to warrant what works with my personality. Okay. And if tech's not your thing, then let it go. Let someone else do it that knows what they're doing, just like the other things in your business. And if you say, well, I don't know any insurance people, or I don't know any realtors, or I don't know, Google it, network with your other flippers, call your cash buyers, call your wholesale friends, right? And go, hey, who do you close property with? Oh, we use Jeff Smith. Awesome. Call Jeff Smith, right? Or, hey, who do you use for this? Or, hey, I need this person. Oh, yeah, we've been using for 5 years. This gal is on it all the time. You need to reach Rachel. I sent you. Okay. Hey, Rachel, this is Gavin. Jeff gave me your name. He said you were the go-to person for this, and I really need help. Do you think you can work with me on it? Oh, yeah, we do this all the time. Yeah, no problem. I'll help you. Don't worry. Yeah, just send me that contract over, and we'll do it this, and we'll do it that way. And yeah, it's pretty simple. We do it all the time. Okay, great. Use that resource, guys. All right. Anyway, I don't want to be drilling that in, but it came up and I was like, this business is hard enough. Don't make it any harder, right? Use your network, use people's talents to provide and help you, and they're going to get paid on what they're good at while you drive forward. Again, investing is hard enough. Don't make it any harder. Stay in your lane when it comes to what you need to do, which is probably, if you're watching this, is locking up deals, okay? And whether on your exit strategy doesn't matter. The ability to lock up creative deals or cash deals at a discounted price is what you need to do, and your exit strategy is your choice. It's down to you. Do you want to do a buy and hold and then do it on Airbnb and triple the income? Do it if that's what you want. Do you want to sell to another buy and hold person? Because that's what they're going to do, because you want the cash now. Do you want to borrow private money? Do you want to do a fix and flip? You want to do, what is it, your exit strategy? You get to pick if you become good at finding properties, okay? And you're only going to do that by finding motivated sellers, okay? And you are a property solutions company. You solve problems. You find out what the core problem is. How are you going to solve that problem? You're going to make the best offer accordingly to do that, and you're going to get the deal done. That is what I have for you today. All right, guys, look, Sorry, came in a little rapid there for you, but I wanted to get that point across because I thought it was important. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do a little episode on it. So hopefully you got some knowledge from this. Hopefully it gets you refocused, if nothing else, to go, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm doing all these things. And all it's doing is getting you further away from your goals, right? No one in this business comes in saying, I want to be a real estate investor and I want to be an attorney to close the deals and I want to be a mortgage broker and I think I might get my real estate license while I'm at it. It doesn't make sense, guys. Utilize people in their positions to help you achieve what you need, and in return, they're going to be, obviously making money as well. It's a win-win. Go out there, get it. Remember to like and subscribe. If you didn't already, go get some free downloads, reionetwork.com/downloads. And I got some more stuff coming for you. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye.